Long Beach State coming your way here as we kick it off. El Fideo getting the win over Mango Sticky Rice, but it will be Long Beach State getting perhaps the first opportunity. They don't get across the center line there. It looked like they were all primed and ready to go deep into the Santa Barbara zone. That didn't materialize, but this ball does go downfield and into an open net, and MSR gets the opening goal.
And that is a great start for Long Beach here, as everyone was on the Long Beach side. Not only that, they were in the box. And so for Long Beach, all they had to do was just put it on target. And that's something that Santa Barbara have to watch out for here in this series if they want to have a chance.
It is such a weird record for Long Beach State, with the one being a win over Oregon. You know, when you look at a team that has the kind of record that Long Beach has, and then you see, hey, they beat one of the top dogs in the West. They are the one in Oregon 6-1. You think, okay, what happened?
Yeah.
Well, you play the games for a reason, and on that night, yeah, Long Beach State was pretty good.
And you can see the potential that Long Beach have. I mean, not only in that game, there were in that series, but Long Beach has traditionally shown us some very tough games that they're able to stick out to some of the best teams in the league. They just don't display that every single time they jump on the field. And so it has been for seasons over seasons. How do they find that consistency against the best teams in the league, but also teams like here where you feel like they should beat Santa Barbara? How do they stay consistent against them?
Glad you mentioned that word, consistency. It is so key in any kind of league play setting. You don't have to have the best performance of the season. You just have to have the best or the next best 7 performances as you go throughout league play. As the inliner throws this downfield for Santa Barbara, looking to get on the attack, trying to tie this game up. Viking up the ladder against tactical whiffs, but he tactically hit the ball away and made the save. Now Yinliner couldn't get around on a shot, and this should be cleared away by Long Beach.
Still good opportunities here for Santa Barbara. The shot, the accuracy maybe not there, but they're putting on good pressure, and again, a missed opportunity. Viking couldn't get around it. Santa Barbara setting each other up very nicely here, but that final touch, not where it needs to be at the moment.
Viking, can he play this himself? No, Mango Sticky Rice all the way up early. And now Gerardo had to play around one. They'll be without Viking. That's a problem as a shot whistles high and wide. And this will be Viking now. Trying to take this downfield himself. His shot got by the defense, but not by the post, as he just put it a little bit wide. And now here comes Long Beach again. Tactical whiffs, couldn't score on the double. And back and forth they go, but that little defensive miscue prevents Santa Barbara from getting downfield.
Santa Barbara now definitely feeling that pressure. Look at the space that tactical whiffs has, and the save was there, but it wasn't good enough, and Long Beach up by 2.
And they continue to just take advantage of what the defense gives them. A little slow getting out of the zone. Long Beach able to dump it right back to the back wall, slow them down a little bit more. That lets them all get boosted up, back on the attack. And if this gets out of hand, well, that's a critical mistake. And Vikings still couldn't score. Helmsy got back to bail out his teammates.
And, you know, if Santa Barbara dropped this game, they're going to look back on it and feel like seriously, I hate how cheap this analysis is, but if they had hit the ball harder, they would have scored a lot more of their chances. Just weak shots at the net that Santa Barbara just couldn't get the power behind, and Long Beach had enough time to get back to him.
Plenty of power on this from Mango Sticky Rice. It forces Viking up the wall a little bit. And, boy, that shot right back at Helmsy, and he had to make a quick save. Now Yinliner looking to set up Viking. Might have let him a little too far. Oh, what a cut! And Viking still doesn't score, but Gerardo El Fideo is there.
I was going to scream if this didn't go in for Viking and the rest of the boys on Santa Barbara. Everyone was right there. Yinliner was also right behind the ball. And for Mr. El Fideo, they do get their first one on the board and plenty of time to get back into this game 1.
A minute plus is an eternity on this field. Helmsy is still downfield, so is tactical whiff. So that is real awkward for Gerardo, but he made the stop. He had 2 high quality chances to kind of shut down. He makes, well, it's Viking making the save this time. That ball was left there. It was a gift for Long Beach State. They probably could have put this game away. Now Mango Sticky Rice bounces one out to Helmsy. That's good touch by Fideo. They've got a 2-on-1. Throws the shot downfield,
Wow.
and Yinliner ties the game.
Catches the defense out, and it's something similar that Long Beach did to him earlier on, but the last man here for Tactical Wits threw a fake and just couldn't get back to the ball in time. Unfortunately, running out of boost when he needed it the most, and for Santa Barbara, they finally find the touch that's going to find the back of the net, or at least out of reach of the defense for Long Beach.
Can they keep the momentum going? It looked like at 2-0, Long Beach was going to settle in and start to run away with this opening game. But UC Santa Barbara has battled back. They have battled for a lot of the early part of this season. Viking had to battle through Helmsy. Now he's got to sit at the goal line. A ball is floated up there that he goes after. Fideo was up there as well. Now Mango Sticky Rice looking to set up Helmsy. Trying to dance around.
Tactical
That's
whiffs.
one good stop, but Tactical Whiffs is right there. Everybody just got forced out of the net.
And Mango Sticky Rice, good second touch to throw the defense off.
No.
Helmsy got enough, and Tactical Whiffs comes through to put it away. So Santa Barbara, they had everyone there, couldn't make the initial touch, and things just collapsed after that.
And a little team bump that opened things up, and now it's just a torrential downpour. Good night. Game 1 is going to go to Long Beach.
What had happened here on the kickoff? Yinliner, no boost, didn't get the touch there. Not enough time bought for that last man in Gerardo. And 4-2 is the scoreline in favor of Long Beach.
Well, it was a good battle from UC Santa Barbara in Game 1, but it will be all for naught as 2 more goals come out from Long Beach State. They take advantage of a couple little miscues there as they kept the pressure on Santa Barbara. And eventually, this ball will touch down and Long Beach will take Game 1.
I gotta say, Stack, Santa Barbara had the opportunity in this game to really build a lead. They had 2-3 good looks before they even had scored their first goal. So for Long Beach, they certainly can't count out this Santa Barbara team with this type of scoreline, and especially with the types of goals that they scored, because Long Beach certainly and definitely gave up the same mistakes and the same opportunity to the opposition.
How much of that is, sometimes you have a matchup where, look, I seem to be the only one who thought, okay, maybe this isn't a mismatch, but everybody seems to be on the side of Long Beach State. Do you start to maybe get a little comfortable early on, and then UC Santa Barbara scores 1, they're kind of hanging around, 1 more mistake, they're back in it? Do you think Long Beach after that first game just kind of wakes up and goes, all right, let's not take them lightly, and we see a different level of Long Beach here in Game 2?
Right, that is the issue for Santa Barbara, is while those opportunities did come in the first game, you didn't convert, and if Long Beach pick it up, do you have those same opportunities is really the question. And I think it's going to start off, or it's going to depend on how things start off. So far, so good for Santa Barbara, and see if maybe they can get the first goal.
Viking on his way back to his own net, and Tactical Whiffs had that ball set up on a tee for him and just clanged it off the crossbar. Oh, man. Missed opportunity that, well, Santa Barbara could punish here, but El Fideo, can he get onto this? He certainly can, and bounces through. I think the defender was thrown off by Fideo's boost here.
Yeah, he might have. 57 boosts for Gerardo, and Tactical Whiffs. A little low of a challenge, maybe misread it as well, and that could be credit to the way Gerardo had played it. But still, great start. I mean, the best start for Santa Barbara. You worry about the game maybe getting out of hand, and maybe a kickoff goal as it's saved away by Helmsy. Santa Barbara here to play in this series.
They will not go silently here as we close out the night. The inliner blocked by Mango Sticky Rice as he tried to center that ball and actually play it himself. Now Tactical Whiffs. Boost and ball, but Fideo stops him. Oh, Viking thought about coming up. We've seen that a few times. He kind of turns off at the last moment. Now Gerardo, well, Inlander was coming up, but had to turn off as well. Finally put a ball at least near the net that Long Beach had to deal with. Tactical Whiffs now can play this down to MSR. Just off the mark there as he couldn't get the touch. Now Tactical Whiffs looking to set up Mango Sticky Rice, who's waiting. And that ball's just going to bounce right over him. He barely got a piece. Now can Viking get anything going for the Gauchos?
Tried to with that flip reset. Unfortunately, didn't get the flick he wanted. But here's a little pick by Gerardo. And Vikings on the other side. He's got a free net to shoot on. And they pickpocket the defense for a 2-goal lead.
Not only is it Santa Barbara's first lead of the series, now they've got a 2-goal lead as, you know, you see Long Beach State still kind of falling asleep at the wheel a little bit. They forget to put a guy back. Little physical play as the game has gone on. Not a lot, but it's been enough to throw off Long Beach. There's a demolition on Mango Sticky Rice. Trying to get Tactical Whiffs too. He had to go all the way around Yin. And now it'll be Gerardo, who's got Yin to his right. Could not get the ball to him, though, and now here comes Long Beach State. The Long Beach State University Beach. Fair enough. Helmsy lets Mango Sticky Rice play this ball, and, boy, they're being given a lot of time and space as they try to eliminate a 2-goal deficit.
And I think for Santa Barbara, they are happy to play the back and forth game at the moment. A lot of balls being thrown to the Long Beach side, and a bump on Yinlaner might open up some space here for MSR, but again, Santa Barbara really not bothered by what the beach is throwing at him right now.
Tactical Whiffs collecting here as his team enters the second half of Game 2, down a couple of goals to Santa Barbara. Viking just repelling yet another attack. Gerardo will give a little forecheck. Doesn't get a piece of Helmsy, though. So now Mango Sticky Rice blocked by Yinlaner. And it will be Viking, who kind of rushed a little bit, but has time. Didn't get out of the zone, but you're seeing Long Beach State going all the way back and taking their time coming up as well. The shot was on, but blocked away. Now Viking in a tough spot here, though. Tactical Whiffs looking to punish him, and he can't as Yinlaner clears it away.
Long Beach getting a bit more of a foothold here in the final 2 minutes. See if they can put something on target. Their chances have been kept to a minimum, even with 6 shots. Here's the Tactical Whiffs. It could be one, as he failed the flip reset. Might have bought some more time, and unfortunately for the Beach, Santa Barbara break out.
Oh, big opportunity for Gerardo. Could not put the finishing touches on what would have been a 3-goal lead. Mango Sticky Rice trying to get Yinlaner. Could not. Another opportunity. This will fall to, well, it was a Tactical Whiff as the ball fell to Helmsy. But the attack is repelled by Santa Barbara. Shot on from Gerardo is saved as Mango Sticky Rice keeps Long Beach hanging around here in Game 2.
Oh.
And an opportunity downfield, but Mango and Tactical Whiffs got kind of tied up at midfield, and that dissolves into nothing.
Feels like for Long Beach, they need one here in the next 30 seconds with how long it's taken them to get their first goal. Something with time on the clock left. Here's Helmsy. Could have that opportunity. Pass out. Tactical Whiffs is there. Light touch. Can't get back to it in. The clear away from Yinlaner. Saves and keeps Santa Barbara alive.
Mango Sticky Rice has tack, whiffs downfield, but a save by Viking, but the follow-up is true, and Helmsy has him back within 1.
And it's the perfect time for Long Beach to score, because now you're not forced into a tough kickoff situation. You have some time to give. 25 seconds left on the clock. The defense broke down there for Santa Barbara, and Long Beach, we're knocking on the door quite a bit with 8 shots here in this game. See what happens on the kickoff as Tactical Whiffs trying to make something happen with no boost.
And he almost got by Viking. That was going to be tough for him to play, but the lead maintained for now. 12 seconds left. Time for one good push downfield as Tack Whiffs will try to hit Mango Sticky Rice. Got the redirect in Yinlaner. Had it covered. And the ball downfield. Let it roll, and that's what happened. Santa Barbara takes the game, and we've got a series on our hands.
Crucial touch by Yinlaner there to get that one down the field and away from danger. And that 2-goal lead proves enough to take down the Beach here. It took them a long time to get their first goal, almost 4.5 minutes. And after, 10 shots from Long Beach, they can only muster up a single goal. And for Santa Barbara, I think that is credit to their defense. Certainly, they played a good, solid game here against Long Beach. And again, it's something that we said in previous series tonight. You have to string these games together if you want to be successful.
So often, you'll see where the math doesn't quite add up, right? You see, a lot of shots that didn't require saves, and you think, okay, Long Beach just missed the target. And that's true for maybe one or two of those shots, but Santa Barbara got out there and forced some of these misses. Challenging shots, altering them just enough to force them wide. That goes a long way towards dropping a team's shooting percentage, and it worked out for the Gauchos in Game 2. We'll see if they can keep that going as we get into Game 3. It's a big one for both these teams trying to scratch and claw their way up the standings. Gerardo El Fideo could not beat Mango Sticky Rice. Now Helmsy just going to throw one up there, and Yinlander has the easy stop. Back and forth they go, just throwing light jabs at the moment. A little miscue almost resulted in a goal for the Gauchos.
Little floater there from Viking, and it was almost good enough here. MSR gets 2 to go, and he wins the challenge. And Tactical Whiffs, that's a smart pass over to Helmsy. Gives it over to MSR, and he tries to put it away. Long Beach looking a bit more poised now in this game on offense.
Thrown across for Helmsy. At least got that on target, but not a lot of pace behind it. Maybe a little more ambitious than anything. Now Viking couldn't get the touch, so Mango Sticky Rice will guide this out to the side. Didn't get it out of the zone, however. Gerardo El Fideo with a double tap.
Great second touch here from Gerardo El Fideo. MSR, that is not a good touch from him. No help from his team. And just the slightest touch on the underside of his car gets it and sneaks it through the near post. 1-0 up the Gauchos.
So they continue to bring the pressure after Long Beach State. But that turns into a defensive bump. And then Tactical Whiffs knocks Helmsy out of the play. Both teams come up with team bumps, and it's Gerardo's shot saved by Helmsy.
And that backflip, it threw me off as well. I didn't expect him to have so much power flipping into it like that. And I'm actually surprised the defender made the save. And now Gerardo again on the flick, got by 2, but not the third from Tactical Whiffs.
Boy, we're seeing the mechanic come out from El Fideo for sure. Had a wave dash to get onto that ball in the first place. Now Helmsy trying to get by Gerardo, and good luck the way he's playing. What a stop by Viking. Winning this cleanly all the way downfield. Getting a piece of Tactical Whiffs as well. Gerardo's shot is on target and requires a save, as do most of them. Now Tactical Whiffs back the other way. Big demolition. Gotta have this on.
No.
And Mango Sticky Rice could not get to the ball in time.
A spoiled chance for the Beach there. The Gauchos quickly downfield as Yinlander couldn't put it on target, but still, you got to think back to these chances given now to Long Beach. 5 shots to their name. Still haven't been able to find the back of the net. And Santa Barbara, they've cracked a few times on defense, but their offense has looked spectacular here in this game. They've really put Long Beach on the back foot.
An emphatic save there by Mango Sticky Rice to try and make up for things as he tries to get his Long Beach State squad back in the game, but now he's got to scramble back, as does Tactical Whiffs. Viking has Yinlander waiting in support. Now he's got to come up and challenge as well, and now everybody's got to scramble back. Yinlander just trying to play keep away, and that's a great job throwing that ball to the corner. Yes, you can afford to let it go back into your own end as long as it's not in a scoring position like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's no harm in going back to your corner. It's one of the safest spots you can be in. It's very tough to score from the corner so long as that ball doesn't move from it. And for Long Beach, they are able to slowly lock in this Gaucho squad. Viking didn't get up to it in time. Gerardo El Fideo has to make the save, and he does, but Long Beach still knocking on the door here.
Tactical Whiffs all the way back to reset for Long Beach State. Switch fields over to Mango Sticky Rice. Helmsy will have a go as well, and boy, all 3 failed to clear the zone as UC Santa Barbara keeps them clamped down in their own end. Viking shot is going to be a little bit wide. Yinlander is waiting over there, and Mango cannot get by him either, but that's a good follow-up by Helmsy. Into the final minute, still not panic time yet for the Beach, but getting to that point. That's a good job by Helmsy, getting the ball over to Tactical Whiffs as we dip down inside 40 seconds left. Another clear downfield, but got to have somebody on the other end of it, and that whiff is going to be very costly as tick-tock, another 6 or 7 seconds go off the clock before they can finally get the ball across.
Triple commit by the defense, and that one might find it. Huge save by Helmsy. Yinlaner was barreling down, but I guess that's the cost of knowing that you've got to move down the field. Now 15 seconds left.
Yinlaner, big save to keep Long Beach off the scoreboard. They've got to get this ball down along the ground. How about in the net? No! It is still bounced away. And now without Viking, can Santa Barbara make one last stand? Yes, they can. And the Gauchos are up 2-1 in the series.
Wow. And again, holding on to a 1-goal scoreline here. Now shutting out Long Beach, and 9 shots come out from the Gauchos here. And again, that offense has definitely cranked up here in this series. And I'm quite shocked for a team that has struggled to get series wins here in CRL. They are putting up an impressive offense right now. And I mean, you know, maybe some of these teams should start considering this Santa Barbara team a bit more. 2 game wins here in the series now bring their total of the season to 7.
It has been a challenge at times for them, but you play the games for a reason, and they are certainly showing up to play the games tonight. Can they finish the job? UC Santa Barbara, 1 win away from closing out our night with a dub over Long Beach State. But as you've seen so often, Corelli, that 3rd win is always the hardest one to get. Tactical whiffs. Got this to go through, and here we go.
And that is the start that the Beach needed. Tactical whiffs. Great carry from himself. How about a flip reset on it? The defense completely fooled. Everyone was watching him do it. And for Long Beach, they're very happy that Mr. Tactical Whiffs comes out with the first goal.
And they follow it up with more. Can they just start running roughshod over Santa Barbara in Game 4, or will the boys in blue come back with one of their own? They got to play a little defense first. Yinlaner couldn't get that out to Viking as he couldn't follow up the play, but this is well won downfield. Viking gonna leave the net to go after the ball as well. He'll get ball and boost and at least slow down Helmsy's centering effort. That's all you can ask for. Well defended, not letting Long Beach State run away with this game early.
It's important for Long Beach to hold this lead, but not only that, build upon it, finding some more footing in the offensive side of things, because again, we've talked about it a little bit, and we'll say it again, the Gauchos offense has looked better. They have simply looked better on offense than Santa Barbara right now. They've been a lot more scary, and sure, maybe the chances aren't as pretty, but they get the job done, and that's all that matters here when it comes down to the scoreline.
And they have been, what a shot that just barely rings off the crossbar. Follow up from Viking. Bar down and in. You had one go bar down and away, and then Viking gets the kind bounce here.
And Yinlaner puts it where the defense isn't with the missed shot, and Viking, like you said, bar down and in. The follow-up is there, and this is something that we just talked about for Long Beach, is you don't want to give up the lead too early. Now you have, and you get a little bit more worried about what happens in this series if you don't get another.
One goal was never going to be enough as Mango makes a big save in front, but goes flying right by the ball. Trying to take out Viking to make up for it. That doesn't work out. Everybody just kind of jammed up in the corner. That is a defensive mess that Gerardo comes and bails him out of. I mean, he was nowhere near that play when it started developing.
I don't know how he made that save.
Oh,
but
and then a bump.
Gets thrown away, I believe, by either Helmsy or Tactical Whiz. I don't know. They got sucked into the black hole there. It was Helmsy, I believe, in the end. And yeah, it was, as he just threw Viking into the net, or away from the net, rather. Sorry. And for Long Beach now, getting back into the driver's seat of this game.
Back and forth the teams go. The offense finally coming out as it did in Game 1. 6 goals between the two teams. And it was a wild back-and-forth affair in the opener, and it has been a tightly contested series all throughout. Gerardo got around on this, and the shot is just barely wide, as here goes Helmsy. Teammate's going to be a little slow joining him. Mango Sticky Rice waiting for a rebound. Inliner makes sure that ball goes out to the corner. Well done defensively. But now this is dangerous in front. Viking not panicking, does an own goal, and does recover to make the stop on Helmsy as well. Oh, that's, again, fantastic control from Gerardo. Yinliner chasing down tactical whiffs. We've seen everything out of Gerardo. He has gone deep into the bag of tricks at times. Big reason with his 3 goals why the Gauchos are in front in this series, and he's on the ball again, and that's a great job by tactical whiffs going right after him.
Yeah, it's going to require that type of disruption in the midfield from Long Beach. They want to shut down the Santa Barbara offense right now. That's a great bump as well. Sure, if he can't get to the ball, remove the player, and that's a big clear from Helmsy, and this could be a chance for Long Beach if Viking doesn't read it. Helmsy leaves it, and nobody there to follow up for him.
Mango, boy, that came out of the corner in a hurry, but I think Fideo kind of jumped in front of a teammate. Might still have a look, and instead he peels off and will let Helmsy bring this across, but not for very long. This is a decent pass, but it led Tactical Whiffs a little too far. He has to go to the side. Viking on his way back. El Fideo sitting in the net. Got run into by Tactical Whiffs, but Viking has the clear, and he's all over this too. Gerardo El Fideo looking to score. Can't guide this back inside the line, but here comes Santa Barbara yet again. Viking for Yinliner, didn't get it out far enough.
Oh.
So Fideo has to get back, and boy, there's just no panic with this guy. He's so calm on the defensive end. Brings his ball downfield. It is stopped, but loose ball after the whiff on the side. It is just off the post and bounced away. Follow is saved as well. Boy, big opportunity for UC Santa Barbara that they don't cash in.
And time becoming a factor now for Santa Barbara, as Long Beach look to hold on to this 1-goal lead. Santa Barbara have certainly had opportunity here. Now 8 shots total here in Game 4. Long Beach holding that midfield pretty strongly at the moment. Yinliner might have opportunity here if he can get around it, but Long Beach again doing a great job of shutting things down quickly before they become too dangerous.
Viking was looking in the direction of Gerardo, doing all he can to try and keep Santa Barbara alive. Big clear by Viking. Didn't leave the ball around in front for a rebound. Mango Sticky Rice. That needed to be addressed by Yinliner. It was, but he had a tough time reading the ball on the side, and now it's down to 4 seconds. Tactical Whiffs trying to kill off the final seconds. That'll do it. They finally broke down the Santa Barbara defense. Had them all running around. A couple of demos. Boom, it's 3-1.
And it's really going to come down to this last game. Obviously, Game 5 here as we head into it with 1 second left. And for Long Beach, perfect time to start peaking here as they build a 2-goal lead and are able to close out this game. But for Santa Barbara, I get a bit worried. Are we not going to see that same offense that we saw earlier in the series? Have they given everything they had and it's just not enough for 5 games? It'll be really the question going into it if Santa Barbara can develop and have that offense that they showed earlier, where the constant pressure was there, where players were in the positions where Long Beach couldn't get to. I mean, there were a lot of awkward balls that Santa Barbara gave to Long Beach that they couldn't deal with, and ultimately led to a lot of goals that Santa Barbara were able to get.
There have been a ton of shots in a series that hasn't had a game go to overtime. These have all been regulation games, and you're seeing 9, 10, 11 shots a game on both sides of the scoreboard constantly. That time for the victors, Long Beach State, 9 shots, 3 apiece. Can UC Santa Barbara answer that kind of offensive surge one more time to spring a huge win to close out the opening night of Week 3? We'll find out as Viking is on the attack for Santa Barbara. That's a big clear downfield that sends Yinliner all the way back. Gerardo, usually so sure-handed, gets rid of this ball, but Mango's over there. Viking gonna come from the ceiling to challenge him. That's very aggressive, and something we haven't seen a lot of out of Viking, and I think that's a good sign if you are a Santa Barbara fan.
It's a really big test here for Santa Barbara. They've only had one other game, or rather series, this league play that has gone to 5 games. Otherwise, they've been swept or lost 3-1. So Long Beach, they've been in this situation before. They've beaten a tough team in this position before. It's up to Santa Barbara to really step up to the plate here.
Big clear downfield. Viking, this will angle downward, but there is tactical whiffs. They just couldn't get downfield quick enough. Santa Barbara was still on their way back to get boost when that play was starting. Badeo read this well. Got a pass out to mid, but unfortunately not exactly where a teammate was expecting. Now Long Beach State. Boy, this has been kind of a very conservative, almost overly cautious start to Game 5, with both teams really changing a lot going into this decider.
Yeah, and Santa Barbara, well, I was about to say they didn't want to overcommit, and tactical whiffs does squeak by the sideline. They're lucky to at least get away with it. Long Beach, you know, you talk about a conservative approach. It feels like this entire series has been quite conservative from them. Though it's good for them to not overcommit. They really don't, especially early on in the series, they weren't generating a lot of offense. They have late, but it's just by the narrowest of margins have they been able to hang on.
Back and forth, they continue this little feeling out process. Tactical whiffs right back the other way, waiting for someone to blink. That demolition on Mango Sticky Rice doesn't open anything up, so Santa Barbara has to go back to their own zone. Gerardo trying to get around tactical whiffs. He has done so. Can he get any contact? No. Didn't get anywhere near Mango, so now tactical whiffs. This is near the target, and Vikings got to sweep this away. Little panic, though, there. I think he could have controlled that a lot better.
Well, a little panicked, even with no pressure from Long Beach. And again, Long Beach didn't want to push too hard. They didn't like the look. I don't blame them. Don't own goal here as two went. Neither of them connected, and that might have been best case scenario for Long Beach. As Santa Barbara and the Gauchos still knocking on the door here. Yinlander trying to get around to it, and Santa Barbara's offense going to fizzle out.
Oh, Yinlander trying to get Helmsy along his own back wall, but now Yinlander's got to get back. He's got to get back in a hurry. He does not have any boost. Trying to pick up pennies, and he just got back to stop tactical whiffs.
Still opportunity for Long Beach that they couldn't convert, and for Santa Barbara, great way to stay alive here. Time slowly but surely ticking down here, coming up on a minute and a half left.
Oh, this could be a giveaway, and well, a double commit almost from Santa Barbara. It could have been a lot of things. It turns into a scoring opportunity for the Gauchos, of all things. Loose ball in midfield that will be taken by Yinlander. Boy, he was up in a hurry and just could not hit Viking with a pass. After all the offense and all the shooting we've seen between these two games, or between these two teams, we are scoreless with a minute 10 to go in Game 5. This is high off the backboard. Gerardo, no panic yet again. One to beat, and Helmsy is up to the task. Nobody home the other way. Oh, Viking is there, and he just barely makes the save.
Both teams needing saves on the goal line there, and it could be Long Beach. That's a pass over to tactical whisk. Left side shot, it goes in, and with 45 seconds or 49 seconds left in Game 5, Long Beach take the lead.
Both teams just playing a little bit of ping pong back and forth, little paddle ball, just casually sparring, and then finally one big strike comes out from tactical whiffs. His 5th goal could be the one that gives Long Beach State a much needed win as they try to fight off UC Santa Barbara. Still time though for the Gauchos. This will come right out to Yinlander. Almost got bumped back into the play, but another clear by Mango Sticky Rice. And he just does not chase. Just dump, turn back, and play more defense. Try to shut down the Gauchos. Now with 25 seconds, Yinlander scores his 2nd goal, and it comes from out of nowhere.
Well, what is a great pass from Yinlander first, but Gerardo didn't get it, so Yinlander says, fine, I'll do it myself. Receives his own pass and puts it away. Long Beach nowhere to be found. Even on the initial bounce off the corner, no one was there to meet it, and they pay the price for it.
And right when we thought, okay, well, one goal is clearly going to win this game and the series, not so fast. Now Tack whiffs, trying to go along the ground, and it's saved away by Viking. Now Yinlander looking for one last chance. They have a man advantage. Helmsy couldn't get this out of the zone. Tactical whiff spawns ball side. That's going to be awkward for him as well. But Mango Sticky Rice clears this down. Everybody's content to go to Game 5 OT.
It's been a very intense Game 5 and a very intense series here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a long overtime here with the offenses we've seen here in this game in particular. It's been a very conservative approach by both sides.
Nobody wants to be the guy that makes the mistake. Yinliner just barreling through Gerardo, almost played hero. This gets downfield. Tactical whiffs denied by Gerardo. How did he even see he was there?
It happened so fast, too, but still the offense on for Long Beach as Santa Barbara just trying to stay above water, and they do for now with the clear downfield.
Boy, you talk about peripheral vision earlier. Gerardo had it. A shot is going to be just wide, and Yinliner had to put the brakes on, so he almost directed that on target. Viking and Gerardo to be Viking taking boost, Gerardo taking ball. That means Viking can come up, maybe play hero without Yinliner on the field, and he can actually turn on that, but whiffs. Now Gerardo forcing his way through. Tactical whiffs in a tough spot. The whole defense for Long Beach State in a very awkward spot, but they do at least clear the zone here, if only for a moment. Big demolition on Mango Sticky Rice. Gerardo went after tactical whiffs as well. He'll make the stop at the crossbar. Great concentration by the Long Beach State defense as they try to fend off another attack. Gerardo Alfadeo comes up again.
The man for the Gauchos who's put on a show all series long comes up huge in Game 5. Almost a minute and a half in overtime is what it took. And the Gauchos get their second win of the season, moving to 2-4 over Long Beach.
Bravo. You know what? That was well played. That was well fought, in particular for UC Santa Barbara. I mean, they had to battle and battle Long Beach State all throughout that series, and how fitting after talking about, oh, we've had all these shots, all this offense, we haven't had an overtime. A low-scoring defensive grind goes into OT, and it ends with two very quick strikes, sudden strikes from Yin and from Gerardo.
Yeah, and I mean, what can you say for this Santa Barbara team? I mean, they needed this win badly. This was a solid Long Beach team as well. Fought out a grueling 5-game series, and they absolutely earned this win.
And as you mentioned, with the win, they climb up to 2-X on the season. 2-4, I believe, is their record. Yeah, so you make little baby steps up the ladder. You pull yourself away from the likes of Nebraska and Missouri State, and you start to climb up a little bit towards those teams like Washington State, UT Dallas, teams that are right there in the middle of the pack. I mean, you're only one series away from getting into a tie in that 3-win bracket, and all of a sudden your prospects on the season look a lot different when you get up there.
Yeah, and hey, if Gerardo Alfadeo can play like that in these series, boy, the Gauchos are going to be okay.
They are indeed, and FDOT is going to join us in a moment here to brag about, I'm pretty sure he will finish the night on top of the caster prediction.